you a tour of the campground. Let me just say, we are totally loving this campground. So today is Sunday, we're here through tomorrow, Monday. A lot of the people have cleared out. There were, I think, 2 new people that showed up, but for the most part, it's kind of nice to have a campground by yourself, and you definitely cannot beat the price per night here. So let's go ahead and check it out, and we'll show you our top spots. So these gates are actually locked after a certain time, and then when you do rent a campsite, you get the code for a later entry. This particular campground has 2 camp hosts. There's one here, and then one on the other side over there. Now this one is, this is an equestrian campground, so this one is great for horses. Lots of space down below on this particular site. It does have bathrooms as well, full showers, hot, which is nice. Bathrooms are really clean, you'll see that as well. Several of the picnic pavilion areas. And then it also has the free day use area. So I don't know if you can see the horse over there. Those actually were our neighbors. So they parked over there for their last trail ride, and then they're heading out today. So if you come to this area, it's free day use up until they close the gates. And then they also have bathrooms and picnic pavilions. They have the areas to tie off your horses. You do not have to have horses to be able to camp here though. And then they've got 2 of the picnic pavilions with barbecuers. This is a good one. Spot 3 is really nice too. It's all shaded. Each of the campsites also have fire pits, so you are allowed to have fires. You just have to bring your own wood. But I mean, this one has plenty of space for tents and, you know, fifth wheels, RVs. That's what you're bringing in. This one's nice and spacious, but not a whole lot of shade. And then they've got dumpsters throughout as well. They also have potable water that is okay to drink, which makes it nice. So there's not electricity hookups, which we're honestly okay with. For, you know, us, that's kind of the whole point, is just to unplug. Here's another one. So this is 6. This is more of a pull-through spot. But again, all of the sites have areas for you to be able to have your horses. And then this one as well, 7 is nice, but you don't have as much shade here. And then they also have the trails, which I believe it said it was 3.5 miles. I'll have to double check and I'll put that in the link. So this one was our favorite. These 3, I forgot what number this is, if it was like 22 or 24. Okay, so this one was my favorite. This is 24 right here, and then 22 was right next to us, and we're down there with the blue tent and the excursion. So I really enjoyed these 3 because there's areas of shade. This one's also nice, and you also have the water spigot right here too, but we're a lot closer to the bathroom. So you are allowed to have pets here, 2 per site. They have to be leashed no longer than 6 feet. They also have to be well behaved. And then this just gives you the information on the trails. There's trail 1, 2, and 4, also 3. So it lets you know, which colors you need to look for, and then information about this location. This is pretty cool to be a state park. We're actually in the middle of residential area, which is pretty cool. Nice and wooded. You know, the one side over here, which we'll go check out in just a bit, but the one where the RV is back behind the trees, that one is along the line with houses. So, you know, if you want a little bit more privacy, or you like more of a wooded area, then you're going to want to stick with the numbers that are on the other side, which is the lower numbers, and then like 20, 22, 24. They're scary. Okay, so this is the other one right back here that was really cool too. There's our campsite over there, which ours is nice and big as well. The only downside is our tent is in the area of shade, but the rest of it is not. But this is another really nice site right here. And then we get into the areas where you'll see like the houses, what people were talking about on the reviews. So this one is 17. And you've got these ones back here. I mean, this area, I won't lie, it's very, very quiet. Even the houses are very, very quiet. It's a quiet neighborhood. So these are going to be your smaller ones, you know, where you're not going to have as much. This is geared more for trailers and pull-throughs and that type of thing. And then this is another camp post right here. And you've got a couple more spots over here. But again, you know, there's no shade at all on this one, which is 14. So, you know, if it doesn't bother you to not have shade, or you've got plenty of canopies, then this would be a good spot. Because again, they got plenty to tie off your horses with. 13 looks really nice. This is a nice big area with tons of shade. But again, you know, you've got some of the houses in the background, so that may be an issue for some people. And then this is another really good one, 11, that's got plenty of space and plenty of shade as well. And this one back here, it's a lot more slanted, so wouldn't be good for tent campers, but there's plenty of space. And that's number 12. And then we are just right back to our trail entrance. So number 9 is another big one that you've got. This one though, it's got a lot of ant piles. Probably why it was empty. Another nice thing too is over here, they also have the horse washing area as well. So we'll take a look at that really quick. So you do have areas to wash your horses as well, bathe them, and then tie off, which is really cool. So all in all, I mean, gosh, look it, guys. It's beautiful here. All right, y'all, so here are our top picks for camp spots at Shangrila campgrounds. Let's take a peek. Coming in at number 1 is Site 24. Let me tell you, this site, in my opinion, is the best one. There is so much space, it's insane. So I think next time we're definitely gonna rent 24. Still have the bathrooms right behind us. Got the fire pit, plenty of spaces to, you know, sit and move around. This one's not too bad with red ants. We're in Florida, y'all, so, you know, you've got ants. But there's still plenty of spaces to set up our tents and for the girls to play, and the kids to all have fun. Number 2, y'all, is Site 22. Let's take a peek. Again, nice and roomy. You've got all of them have a picnic table, and they also have a fire pit, but this one has plenty of space. So it butts up right next to ours, but this has way more room. and a whole lot more shade. Now you've got the 3 areas for horses. You've got your fire pit. The only thing I didn't really like is that the fire pit is right next to the picnic table, but I'm not sure if you can move the picnic table, honestly. Oh, it looks like you can, so doesn't look like it is in the ground, so you can actually move that. But this has plenty of space as well. Lots of shade covering that's just beautiful. It's actually the site we're in this time. Now, cons are not as much shade. Pros, super big site, right next to the bathroom, right next to the camp host, which some people may not want that. Me particularly, I like being right next to the entrance and exit and a camp host. So let's check out our site. Okay, so we are in site 20. Got plenty of space. I mean, plenty of space. Goes up all the way back here, so you can easily fit, you know, a big trailer. We can get several tents here. We can get a couple of cars. I like how the fire pit is towards the sand in the back. We're close by to the dumpsters and close to the bathrooms. Now let's go check out our number 4 spot. Real quick, I'm going to just show you one of several pavilions. This is really cool too because the day use people, you can, you know, picnic underneath here, which is really cool. They also have the grills, the water spigot. So a lot of people picnicked under here today, which was really cool. So you've got your grill, and then you've got 3 tables, you know, trash. I wonder if this is actually electric. Nope, just lights. So, but it is nice. You know, you can eat dinner under here as well. And then also the bathrooms. Look, if you have not subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? We take some pretty cool trips. So be sure to click subscribe down below and then hit the bell so that you're notified every time we take a new travel adventure. All right, guys, let's go check out the restrooms. So you've got your sink station, changing table, nice and large. Bathrooms all look very clean. And they do have showers, which is nice. So you've got a big spot to hang your stuff and then a big shower area. And here are shower areas that are handicap accessible, which is pretty awesome. Nice and big area. Last shower area. So this is another regular shower. So they have a total of 3 showers. One is handicapped. They have a handicapped bathroom, and then they have 2 regular stalls. So far, so good. Nice and clean. All right, guys. So our number 4 pick is the one on the corner right across from us. This site is pretty awesome. I won't lie. I don't remember what number it is, but I'll show you in just a second when I walk over there. This one, though, is huge. By far, I think, you know, definitely tons of space. And this is site 17. But it's got tons of room. Tons and tons of room. And it goes all the way to the end. So you definitely have a lot of space on this site, and it's site 17. Plenty of shade. You still have all of the areas. Isn't that a gorgeous horse? So beautiful. So you still have all your areas where you can tie off. Plenty of shade, plenty of space to set up for cooking and just lounging and eating and regrouping. So that's our top 4. Honestly, you know, there really wasn't another one to do our top 5. It is a really small campground, but, you know, having 4, and it, honestly, I mean, the only ones that, you know, wouldn't work for us particularly, me personally, I'd much rather tent camp than glamp in a trailer or an RV. It's just, you know, how we grew up, camping in the desert, camping in the rivers, you know, mountains, that type of thing. That's just how we camped. I love it. I love being outside. I love being in a tent. You know, there are plenty of times where we just slept out in the open outside, and that's my jam. I love it. So for us, tent camping, you know, there's 4 that we're really looking at. 21 also wouldn't be bad. All right, let's make our number 5 spot 21. So let's take a peek. This way y'all have 5 options. All right, so we've got site 21. This one actually is big, so not too bad. I missed it. You've got, you know, your barbecue, not barbecue pit, your fire pit. You've got your picnic table. There's a pavilion back there. This one I noticed did not get used a whole lot by day use people. So this would probably be a good site if you have, you know, a bigger family. And then you've also got plenty of space to set up camp. And then also you've got the potable water right there. There you have it, guys. That is our top 5 sites at Shangrila, Florida State Park Campground. Highly suggest this place. Holy cow. I think we paid, I think it was like $18 a night. You can't beat it. It's very well maintained. The bathrooms were super clean. Showers are huge. Hot showers, mind you. You know, you have drinkable water on site, which water or electricity, I'll give up electricity, not a big deal, but water, you know, it's a lot more of a pain in the butt to tote water in. You do have to bring your own firewood, but we're like 5 miles from Walmart, so that was nice. Little last minute things. If we decided to eat something else, we went there. We got all of our wood at Ace. I will put those links in the descriptions. Hope you guys enjoyed this one, and if you get a chance, definitely camp at Shangrila. So here's our top picks for our top picks.